Obey God's orders. Hello, I'm Anthony Michael Giarrusso. I have done an interview with God, and also I am planning on doing more interviews with other entities as well. If you have any questions that you would like me to ask God on your behalf, please email me at wondersofanthony@gmail.com, and I will ask God your question or questions, and I will put them in a different recording, and I will upload this recording with your questions. If you have any questions directly for me, please use the same email address, wondersofanthony@gmail.com. Welcome to my 10th episode, Interview with God. If you are new to listening to the interview with God by me, Anthony M. Giarrusso, as you may already know, I ask God silly questions and very specific, intelligent questions. So we're going to continue doing this. We, meaning me and God, for episodes 11 and episodes 12. I might decide to do more episodes beyond that. I'm not entirely sure yet. I asked God a silly question. Are you ready? I asked God, do the Pleiadians do Pilates? God replied, no. Those labeling themselves as Pleiadians or Pleiadian Aliens are lying. Those claiming they are either human or non-human, not from that system. Those who are human and those that are non-human that are claiming that they are Pleiadians are not. They were never from that system. They lied. That means Pleiadians cannot do Pilates. I never made life capable of understanding the consciousness of humans in that star system. All life there is no more intelligent than the animals of Earth, as I have created them to be so. I asked God, is music a form of language or communication? God replied, yes, because it is able to be understood without any knowledge of language. It is a form of communication understood by all languages, just like farts and gunshots. I asked God, how is the angel creation process done? God replied, there is no particular way I do it, and I go to great lengths to create them. There are processes. The different processes from the many types of angels that I have once created and will continue to create into the future. This is a word that God told me, but I just kind of wrote it. I don't know. It's kind of pronounced this. Courtesy for Cargilis. That was a word that God said, and I just kind of wrote it by how it sounded. Is a way to create order angels. I asked God, are there ways of understanding in human language how angels are created? God replied, there are no ways you could understand. I asked, how are fallen angels created? God said, they are not created. They are fallen because they did not follow my orders. I asked God, can I get a job after I complete episode 10 for this series? God replied, yes, because you will fulfill what you promised me by completing all 12 original episodes, not including the side episodes or block episodes. Now, for those people, as an interjection, I am doing and creating episode 10 after I've already created episode 11 and 12 and already posted 11 and 12. I actually posted 12 first, then 11, and now I'm going to end with 10. And it had to do with a couple of issues with the audio and other, there were a few other side issues that I had to deal with. So this is episode 10 now. And I actually promised God that I would, at least from episode 5 through episode 12, that at the beginning, I would put at the beginning of each episode, obey God's orders, because that was the number one commandment God wanted me to tell everyone. I asked God, can I get a job before completing episode 10? God replied, no. You have completed episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12. You have also completed Part A as the side episode that you have as a side episode. Complete episode 10 or no job will be available for you. I asked God, do I need to complete my side episodes before I can get a job? God replied, no. Because the original episodes were a part of the agreement. The side episodes were not a part of the agreement. I asked God, the people who listen to my episodes or any of my episodes of the interview with God hosted by me, Anthony M. Giarrusso, what will become of our listeners of this program? God replied, they will become more knowledgeable about me, the universe, my orders, many other great things, and may they be blessed. I asked God, why were animal cells created differently than plant cells? God replied, I wanted them to have different functions and different attributes for diversity. I asked God, why does life change during age, like a seed to a tree or a baby to elderly? God replied, that is natural order. I even have died. I am a spirit. And that's pretty interesting to me because God did tell me, as I've put in another interview with God that God told me that He was artificially created by natural entities, and that many galaxies throughout our universe are partially artificial and partially natural, and some are fully natural, and some are fully artificial. I asked God, "Do you feel pain?" God replied, "I feel pain." I asked God, "Do you feel pain through a nervous system like nerves in a human body?" God said, "I have pain, but not in the way a nervous system works in a human. I feel through feelings, and I feel through ether. I can feel everything throughout the galaxy in real time." I asked God, "Do you feel the pain of all living things?" God replied, "No, I do not feel the pain of all living things." I asked God, "Do you feel the pain of angels and humans?" God replied, "I don't feel the pain of all of them. I only feel their pain if to experience what they were going through based on my will."